What up, y'all? It's Alchemy of Life back with another video. One thing that I forgot to put in my last spiritual haul was this Manifestation King Negus soap that I got from Magical Lady Duchess Magical Lady Duchess's online shop. Now she has a shop down in Texas. That the store is located in Texas. Let me go get the packaging so I can see where in Texas. Let me She's in Mesquite, Texas. But you can order from her online shop. And she also has a YouTube page. She has almost 60,000 subscribers. And that's how I found out about her, because I'm on her channel quite frequently. And she's she's very, very amazing at what she does. So shout out to UMLD. Always got to plug when I can. But that came after the day after. That came yesterday. But today I want to talk about current flow, vibration, frequency in a different manner. But we're going to relate it to money and gold. So basically, when you relate it, I'm going to relate it to money, gold, and human trafficking. But not the type of human trafficking you're talking about. This is almost on some spiritual shit. So, for so long, we've thought that our system is backed up by gold. But the thing is, it is. But we are the gold. See, that's what they didn't tell us. We are the market. So when you see people trading gold and shit, you're trading humans on the market, basically. If you know about the whole Federal Reserve thing and the Social Security number and how they put a number on us, billions of dollars when we're born, that is supposed to be our debt that we're supposed to work off, and it's a debt that most people won't work off. So it's like, in one way, you're being traded forever on a whole nother plane. But that's some deep shit. And I was thinking about this earlier. I had a really bad headache, and a lot of videos come from a really, messed up place where you're not feeling the greatest. So basically, when you think about this, when you go to work for someone else and you put the money in the pockets of Robert Kraft or GM or Walmart or any of these people at the head of these big corporations, it's the easiest way to look at it. Who puts in the most work? Like in the beginning, how these companies got started, they had to put in work, okay? But now, them and their team, they don't have to put in nearly as much physical energy and exhaust themselves as the people who work for them. And they get the most money. You end up with $1,000 or three, depending on where you live, $300 to $1,000 a week, or every 2 weeks, and they go spend that at dinner. Meaning they got it like that. Because they're smart with their money. They're not going to go just buy some bullshit. Well, I'm not going to say that, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So basically, that means that people are the energy. Okay. Think about money. What is a term for money? Currency. What is a current? A current is a flow, and a flow correlates to energy. You following me so far? So because of flow and currency all correlates to energy, and we name money currency, and that's what you go to make, you utilize your energy to make another form of energy just to give them that energy back, because they probably have invested in other places. They probably have their money invested in places where you're going to spend your money. You see what I'm saying? So the real gold are the people. And that goes back to something that I remember Ashira saying on on one of her older videos. It was something that she mentioned, not something that theory that she came up with, something she came across in her studies that made me aware. It's almost like Saturn and Lucifer and all that, how there was a deal made to trap humans and souls, to keep them coming back. That humans were the gold, to keep them from being able to ascend, to get the Saturn, and that they would get, like, it wasn't Saturn, it was the new sun that we have, the false god Ra, the new sun, the false god, as they call in the Bible, is the one making sure that people get sucked up into the sun and coming back to do it all over again, to just be worker bees, expounding their energy for next to nothing. That is spiritual human trafficking. Now, on the physical level, we know what human trafficking is. On the mental level, the link between the spiritual and the physical, we can perceive them to be both. That's how it works on the mental. The mental being the bridge, aka is like the subconscious between the unconscious mind, aka the spiritual realm, which is the unseen, and the conscious mind, which would be the physical, what is seen, the light. That's what that is. And that's crazy. And I just want to come on today and talk about that, because most of us are not meant to be worker bees. There are people who are meant to be here to be worker bees. They're not going to wake up in this lifetime. Let's just face it. And some of those are our family members, our best friends, people that we work with, and there's people like us who get frowned upon when we say, I'm not going to be working this job. When we wake up, we're like, I'm not going to be working this job the rest of my life. I'm using it as a means to an end. If I got to fail in 5 different businesses for number 6 to be right, let's go ahead and get that going. I'm going to use this business to funnel. I'm going to use this job to funnel into my business. And some people, and this is what all these entrepreneurs like Gary Vee, and they all say, oh, fucking quit your job. You can just get another job, which is holistically true. You can always there's a plethora of other jobs out there, 9 to 5s. But what they fail to realize is some people mentally aren't at a place where they trust themselves enough to be able to see, and prosper in a situation where they just quit their job and work on their thing full time. They can see it happening and can trust themselves more when they're using that 9 to 5 job, the money they get from that 9 to 5 job if they work, and funneling it into their business. They feel more powerful. They feel more trustworthy. They feel more worthy. They feel more trusting of themselves. Some people, let's face it, they trust themselves. They just haven't gotten to the point where they fucking quit their job yet. For some people, it just wouldn't work out. Just upright and quitting their job. So that's where a lot of things like Gary Vee can be toxic, because he just makes it seem like this is what everybody needs to do. A lot of things he says, like, if you don't do what he says, you won't be successful. And then he double backs because he knows what he fucking said and says the opposite of that. I do agree with some of the things that he says, but a lot of things that he says, a lot of people don't. They get caught up in the rapture because he's a very good talker, and he's very, very, very enthusiastic when he talks. And though, if you've known anything about sales, and he's been in sales for a long time, as you can see, one of the things about sales is you could be talking 100% bullshit, but if you're enthusiastic about it and you're real high vibrational about it, you got them. Whether you sell the product or not, for whatever time you're talking to that person, you got them. So you have to kind of look at what is being said. There's a lot of things that I can say I agree with. But there's a lot of other things I'm like, he's full of bullshit if you're going to sit here and say that everybody needs to do this because you said it. So he's like really full of himself in one way, and other people like him, like I said, some people need to up and quit their job and some people don't. And now you know why. So I'm gonna burn some bay leaves. I might do another video tonight. I don't know. I'm thinking about doing meditations. I just downloaded an audio software on my computer, my laptop. I just got, and I'm gonna figure out how to work it. And then I'm gonna figure out how to work my video software, and figure out how to start chopping up videos. And I'll go back to doing pre-records. And if when I figure out how to do that, so I'll probably just fuck around and make some random videos and then edit them and see how it goes and stuff like that. But yeah, that's just what I wanted to come and talk about today. So by all means, let's get these bay leaves burning. Where did I put mine? This first bay leaf is love to all my subscribers. Love to subs. And as you can see, I always put thank you. And then 3, 6, or 9 times on the back. If I burn 3 bay leaves, the first one goes times 3, and then the second one times 6, and the third one times 9, 3, 6, 9. Damn, she fine. But really, 3, 6, 9, Tesla shit. Universal shit. So this first one is for y'all. I love y'all. And I also got a candle right there burning that I inscribed the same thing as I did into here in a candle. And that is my self-love / prosperity jar. If you guys want a self-love or prosperity jar, email me at book.joeeison@gmail.com. And if you want any other spell work services or counseling services, I will link you to my Fiverr. All you have to do is email me, and I will, at the same email, book.joeeison as in new @gmail.com, and I will send you the link to my Fiverr, and we'll get going. And as I said, I'm getting my elixirs on the way. I've got the sigil being made. I'm not sure when that'll be back. My friend, she's going to take her time with it. She's a single mother and all that, and she's on vacation. And, she's her own bruja, They love to take their time. And I know it's going to come back powerful. Very, very powerful, and going to invoke great things. When I see it, when you guys see it, that's the purpose, And then I'll do my other part of the logo, well, not the logo, but the branding of it, the color scheme, and then have my shop name and stuff like that. And then I'll get the label made, put it on be able to have that going, put it on the first 6 jars, and got my gold elixir coming out. Then I'll come out with a platinum, an iridium, and a silver. But right now I got gold. But it's stagnant because, things that are, happening right now, they're happening slow, so I won't put it out yet. But that'll give me more time to put my intentions and work with my people and get the intentions put into it, because I just got the elixir from my alchemist friend, fellow alchemist, fellow spiritual alchemist, fellow laboratory alchemist, So without further ado, let's get it going. Oh, we got a rose quartz right here. Just got this Friday, I believe. I'll do it this way so it's better. Let's see. And this one is for an upgraded lifestyle. Now, the great Isabel Montero, or Empress 9, Empress spelled the regular way, and then 9, N-I-N, and then the number 9 after it. She's on YouTube, she's on Facebook, she's amazing, and she brought it to my attention that we shouldn't be trying to manifest money. We should be trying to manifest an upgraded lifestyle, or the lifestyle that money provides, because then it provides at the same time the sustainability of that money. It'll come with a level, you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I'm trying. Instead of going for a specific amount of money, I'm going for an upgraded lifestyle, or knowing what type of lifestyle that I want to live, you know, that I desire to live 100%. And that makes way more sense, because then that means the money to live that lifestyle will always be there until I want to upgrade that lifestyle. You see what I'm saying? And that's got the 6 times on it. 369, remember that. One of the easiest ways to manifest, and the most simplest ways to manifest, fire magic, burning bay leaves and stuff like this, and petition. Gotta hand it to you. I'm a water sign, so doing fire magic is very powerful because it's incorporating the other side. But I am a Leo moon, so, you know, I might have to put these in water at some time, someday, some point in history. You know, sometimes you gotta just do, when you doing alchemy and magic and things like that, you have to, and working with higher sciences, you have to put certain correspondences in there that are about you. You know, because your natal chart are, you know, like I said, they're just your alignments. But use your alignments to the best of your ability. And remember, one day you're gonna outgrow those alignments and know that you are every position. You are every sign in every position. That's when you have truly ascended. You know? And this one is endless prosperity. And also, I have my mirror here, so I'm doing it in front of my mirror. That will help make things come faster. The more mirrors, the quicker things, you know, come about. But you also have to be working on them in the physical and not just the spiritual and the mental. There's a lighter. I also got some rosemary, not just sage here. I got some rosemary in there that I haven't burnt all the way. And when I get home tomorrow, I'm gonna harvest the rest of the rosemary for the season, I guess. That'll grow to a certain point. Cut it, and you know, maybe I'll grow some inside. So those are all the bay leaves burnt. And I'm gonna say I love you guys. Thank you for the continued support. And, you know, keep it moving. Alchemy of Life, I'm out.